Hi guys, my name is Kiera, also known as Hobo Kiki, and today we're in my Hobonichi cousin, my baby, my pride and joy, and we are going to show you this week that we're in, or last week that we did, because when this video is going up, we're going to talk about it. Don't worry, we're going to talk about it. But let's go ahead and flip it to the week for the week that we're planning. Girl, get it together. We're using these stickers from Sadie Stickers called Poet Kit, and then a Simply Gilded Washi and some washi from Amazon. And you know I got to start with my Miss Biz plans. So we are planning February 24th through March 2nd. And March 2nd is my birthday. Ew. So I had like a tough time trying to figure out what stickers I wanted to use. But I did finally decided to go with this like koi fish sticker set from Sadie Stickers. I just thought it was so cute and it was really calling my name. So here we are. You know, I have to start with the headers at the top because it's just so easy to start getting like the mood right, you know, because you already know where you're going to place those stickers, but they actually make a big impact on the feel of the spread already. So that moody sage green up there is giving me all the life that I need. And then we are going to place my favorite washi of all time down. Yes, I know you guys are tired of seeing this washi, but I'm not tired of using it. So here it is again. I just love it. It just gives like a romantic vibe effortlessly. And then it's very neutral, so you could pull it into any spread, but I love using it for spreads that kind of need like more of a romantic touch on them. I am deciding to put these florals at the top here, but you see I don't press it all the way down because I know I want to put some stickers under it, but that actually causes a little bit of a struggle, and you'll see you'll see here soon when we get there. But I am going to finish decorating the bottom left side here. Just like to lift it. I like to put some stickers behind the washi and some stickers on top of the washi. I just feel like it gives it more depth. You know, there's some layering going on all over the place. So I like to do a little bit of both, just depending on what the other sticker is. But yeah, I am going to add some koi fish, foiled koi fish stickers and pond ripples here. These are also from Sadie Stickers. I really like how they just add a little something, something, and there's more than enough for me to make another spread with these stickers. So I am happy about that. And I just had a lot of stickers to choose from. I was a little bit overwhelmed, but that's okay. I knew I wanted to bring this girl on a swing set here on here as well. She has the peachy tones as well as the leaves have the green tones. So I knew I wanted. And this is where you're going to see me get on the struggle bus here. I don't know what was going on. I just could not lay this sticker down correctly, and it was just fighting me all over the place. And then I knew I wanted it to have a background sticker, but I don't know, did I do it right? Who knows? I did decide to cut this sticker and then put half of it on one side and half on the other side, and that was okay. But then I put the sticker down crookedly. You see how I just got on that struggle bus for like no reason? I did put the sticker down crookedly, but it was like good enough. And then the girl, she didn't want to lay flat anymore. And then I tried to pull her up, but she pulled up the other sticker, so I couldn't get it to lay flat either. So I tried to bump up, bump out the sticker that was bubbling, and I just did the best I could. And it is what it is. It's good enough. It's good enough. And then I wanted to put these flowers down, but I wanted to make sure I wasn't getting the flowers on her face. Like I wanted it to layer, but I didn't want her face to be covered. So I did do a decent job of doing that, where she looks like she's behind the florals, but you know, it still works. I think it did enough of what I needed it to do. And then, of course, her dress just stops you know, it just gets cut off. So I don't like that look. So I like to cover it up. So I'm going to use some of these stickers. Excuse me. I'm going to use. I know y'all like, girl, just cut it out the video. Sorry. I got to get this up because I'm already a day late. Let's talk about it really quickly. So what had happened was I was doing my nails, right? And then I decided, let's go ahead and do a second nail set. So I did the nails that you see me on my hand right now. And then I did another nail set, some press-on nails that I plan to change out in about 2 weeks. And then I was just, playing around, doing stuff that I didn't need to be doing. I could have been focusing on it. Then I was like, oh yeah, I have to film my video. So then I filmed my video, right? And then while I was filming, because if you're new here, hi, how are you? I do decorate the weekly section and the daily section at the same time to show y'all. So when I was in the daily section part, what had happened was my camera decided to, I guess, overheat, but I didn't know that it was overheating. So I just kept on going. And then when I finally went to turn it off, because I'm like, I finished all the spreads now, I could turn it off. It was already off. And so I missed a good portion of recording. There's still some, and I'm going to show you, there's still some recording. But yeah, I threw a little bit of a silent hissy fit in my head because I was like, man, I don't even want to deal with this no more. I was so frustrated that it didn't record all of what I wanted it to record. But it is what it is. So then I had to debate myself, and I was like, should I still put up the video? Maybe I could just put up the video of me working in the weekly section. They don't need to see the daily section, but it's like kind of my thing now to show both of them at the same time. So I did all of that, like arguing in my head, and then I said, you know what? I'm just going to go watch Netflix. And I know that was like not the cure because now nothing was done, but that was the cure for me. Started stressing out. You know what I watched? My mom told me to watch Cassandra. So I put on Cassandra on Netflix. That was a good mini series, y'all. If you have not watched it, go watch it. Come back because I'm getting ready to spoil it. So stop the video. Stop the video here if you don't want to hear any spoils. I'm letting you know now that I'm getting ready to spoil it. I'll try not to spoil the big things, but I gotta talk about it to somebody other than my mom because I already yapped her ear about it. And so, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Cassandra. That was a good show. However, I have questions. Okay, so you know how she was put in a robot, right? And then she started going crazy. My thoughts are, why did nobody try to box the robot? Why did nobody want to squabble up? Because this was like a rudimentary robot. You know what I'm saying? That robot was moving slow as hell with a pair of scissors. And we was all scared. Why did anyone just kind of give it a good shove and then let the robot fall backwards on the floor, and then it would have a turtle moment, when turtles are on their back and they can't get up. That's what would have happened to that kind of robot. So why didn't nobody try that? Yes, it was threatening with its little pair of scissors or the shank that it had sometimes. But it's why did nobody just toss the robot or even try? Maybe it was heavy. Maybe it just looked light. To me, it looked light, but maybe it was heavy and so nobody could push it over. But why couldn't no one just grab the wrist that was holding the knife and then kind of pick it up and then just lay it on the floor? You know what I'm saying? Because that's the kind of robot it was. It was such an old school robot. And speaking of which, they had these scientists found a way to put a living human conscience in a robot, a soul, if you will. And They put that soul in Rosie the Robot from the Jetsons. Like, why in the world could they not build a better robot? They couldn't build an android. And I know this is supposed to be set back in the day, like in the 70s or whatever. But, like, you found a way to put a whole conscience in a robot. And you telling me that's the best robot that you could come up with to put the soul in? I just don't believe it. I'm sorry. I just don't believe it. I was talking to my mom like, ain't no way they found a way to put a whole soul in a robot, and this is the robot that they designed to put the soul in. Like, I don't know why, but that just rubbed me the wrong way. I could not stop laughing at that. And you know one thing I also couldn't stop laughing at? The freaking dad. The freaking dad was a joke. I'm sorry. Like, what was that? Even the son was like, what the hell was that at the end? You know, I think I did good. I didn't really even spoil anything. But if you do want to talk about it, please hit me up in the comments because, yeah, that was a funny show. It wasn't supposed to be funny, but I just found so much humor in it because I don't go looking for plot holes. Plot holes find me, okay? But anyways, yeah, so that's what I was doing when I should have been posting a video. I'm sorry. If you're wondering, oh my goodness, you took up all that space on the weekend, or you're thinking something like that, yes, I did. But that's because I don't plan on doing anything this weekend. Well, like anything that's like a chore or something like that. So I don't care that I took up a lot of space because if it's not bringing me joy, I'm not doing it this weekend. I'm not doing any deep cleaning. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing any kind of errand running. I'm not doing it. That's my form of self-care this weekend. Gonna go out, of course. Gonna do that. But anything else that requires me to be an adult, I'll see you next week. I'll see you next week. Going to mark my birthday, and that is basically it for this spread. Oh, I do have to make my little list here for my goals and my progress, and like where do I feel like I am at with those things. So I am going to add that right now. And then I also noticed that I had some smudges up there on what is that, Thursday and Friday. You see a little bit of smudging. I hate it when that happens, but it is what it is. Usually I just will cover it with a sticker, and today is no difference. I'm actually going to do the exact same thing, cover it with a sticker. Well, I'm going to cover Thursday with the sticker. Friday already has, a lot going on with the decorations up there, so I'm not going to do that there. But Thursday's definitely going to have a little sticker, cover up the smudge, and then we're going to put that sticker elsewhere as well, just to kind of like bring some balance. Again, if you're new here, hi, how are you? I do like to add one element on one side of the spread, and then put that on the other side to kind of make sure that there's balance. Now, of course, the weekend is like a super duper big focal point here. And I did not repeat that on the left side, but that's because the weekend is my birthday. So that's how we're celebrating it in my planner. It doesn't need to be balanced as it is just saying, hey, something big is happening. So that's why I am going to just leave it like that. And I know there's been times where I've had like all these different phases. I've had the phase, and this is in my adult life as well. I've had the phase where it's like, oh, my birthday is just another day. I don't care. Let's not celebrate it. Then I have had the phases where it's like, woo, let's go crazy. Let's go nuts. Let's spend all the money. It's my birthday. And then I've went back to the phase of just like, oh, it's just another day. There's nothing to celebrate. Why would I celebrate being old? And now I am in like, I don't want to even call it a phase, but it's like, why not celebrate another year? You know what I'm saying? Another year that you've made it on this earth. It's just like, why not celebrate it? Am I going to go nuts like I used to? No. Am I going to sit here and be like, oh, there's nothing worth celebrating? It's just another day. No. Now, if you think like either of those, it's not a commentary on you. It's a commentary on myself because I have felt both of those ways. But now moving forward, it's just like I guess I'm in the middle, like of the balance, where it's like, yes, it is just another day, but also it is another day, another full year I have survived. So it's like I'm not gonna go big and crazy, but I am going to be happy. I do think it's something that I should celebrate, especially knowing what I've been through. So it's like, yeah, it's okay to celebrate. And that's how I feel about birthdays moving forward. Now my kids' birthdays, I go nuts for them because, they want they want it to feel like big. So for them, yeah. For me, it's just like not as big, but still I would honestly say not big at all. Just go celebrate with some friends and family at a restaurant and call it a day and be happy with that. But yeah, that's how I feel about my birthday moving forward. And I think that's probably how I'm going to feel. Excuse me. I feel like that's how I'm going to feel for the rest of my life. Now, you saw me counting boxes. I think it's about 17 boxes each that I'm going to have to make these rectangles here because I'm going to put some days on the same page because I don't like when that you get to the monthly divider page and it kind of like splits the week, and so it'll be like February and then you'll get that big old March blank space, and then you turn that page and then you're still continuing the week. I don't personally like seeing that break in the week. I like my week to be all together, no breaks in it. So I am forcing the whole week to be put on the pages before the March title page. There we go. I don't know why that was so hard to word. But yeah, so the easy way to do that is to just put some washi tape on the dates so you don't see them, and then split the page directly in half. And then that's how you can put more days in one week. Now you can split it in half vertically, you can split it in half horizontally, whatever floats your boat. That's how I like to do it. I like to do the vertical one. I think I have split it in half horizontally before too. So it all really just depends on what you feel like doing. You guys know I kind of make my Hobonichi cousin somewhat like a bullet journal. It gets put through the ringer, honestly. but I love how it looks in the end. So yeah, I do want to just apologize that this video did not go up as scheduled on the date that it was supposed to. No excuses. I mean, I did tell y'all what happened, but I wanted to watch Netflix. It's a horrible excuse, but it was a reaction to my camera overheating, okay? All right, so just so we clear. But yeah, I do apologize for that. I want to just kind of put out a disclaimer. There's a lot of birthdays in March, okay? It was not just my family, some of my friends too. So I don't want to say that it's not going to happen again because I am trying to live my life. You guys know that I can tend to be an antisocial butterfly, okay? So I am trying to actually be physically present for people as well. So you will still get videos. However, they just may be put up at different times. I like the Sunday schedule. I just can't always promise it because I don't know, especially because I am actually forcing myself out of the house. So just know you will get videos. It just may not be every Sunday this month. Okay? Now that disclaimer is out there, again, I do apologize, but the video will be here when you are ready to watch it. It just may not be on a Sunday. Back to the planning. I am going to use the rose colored days. I think they're like overlays. I call it a washi because it's in a roll, but it's not technically washi. It's the days of the week. and I think they're called overlays. And anyways, that's what I'll be using to put the days of the week here. As you can see, I just copied the same rectangle format and put that on the next page. But this is me adding the days of the week. So this is so I can know exactly what day it is. Some days or some weeks I really don't need this, and then some weeks I do. It really just depends. I think it's just nice to have it there because it does add like a little bit of structure to the page. So I put it here this time around, but honestly, if the dates, like the number of the day is there, then I'm good. I don't really need it to show me if this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I just need the dates. And if you ever watched my health planner, I'm like that as well in that planner as well. But yeah, I am going to add the rest of the stickers down because I have to put them to use. There's not too much to where I can use them for another spread, so they have to go in this spread. Otherwise, they won't be used, and I cannot have that. So yeah, we're just going to stick them down all over the place. And then you are also going to see me grab some numbers. Now, I could have used any numbers. I have a plethora of number stickers actually, and I could also write the numbers, but I thought it would be fun to use these happy planner numbers and stick these gigantic numbers at the top of the page here. I don't know why, but I think it's so cute. I know it may look like kind of different with this spread, but I like it here. I don't know, it's cute. What also would have been cute was to, like, if you were not going to use the dates, you could put the numbers in the middle at the top of the boxes, and that would have been cute too. But I really like how this looks, and again, it's a very quick fix for when you want to put multiple days on one spread. And then I am going to take my highlighter. I love this color highlighter. It's like an olive green. You guys know how I feel about those kind of earthy greens. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yes, the highlighter is just so I can write down the prompt for that day. So I'll be putting that there. And I did want to put like what week it is, but I didn't leave any space. So I am going to grab a box from Happy Planners Colorful Boxes. Just find some kind of peachy box that would somewhat match with this kit and place that at the top so I can write which week it is. And then I realized that I didn't do that for the last week, and I actually like having that here, so I'm going to do that for the last week as well. I realized that when I split the days into one page, that's when I usually forget to do that. But I did go back and put that box there so I can write what week it is. And now we're working on the next two here. And as you can see, that ended on a Thursday. So Friday and Saturday would be on this 26th page. And then Sunday in a notes section would be on this 27th page. And I am going to add some more washi at the top, again, to kind of like cover up the fact that we are completely ignoring the date there. And I should have ripped it. I usually like the ripped or the torn washi look better, but it is what it is. It's up there now. I'm not going to redo it. It is what it is. And we're going to do this quick little like rectangles. You guys seen me do these boxes before. It's where you add the dashes and the little humps, and it makes it like a cute little border around this, and I think it's cute. You'll see it once I add it, but it's very easy. Just make your boxes and then go over it with a black pen with lines and dashes, and you get the exact same results. I'm doing that for both of these spreads here, and I really like how this one looks. I think I actually prefer it to the previous spread that you just saw me make, but I don't know, I think these boxes are just so cute. Drawing your own boxes are a good alternative if you don't have any box stickers. So if you ever wanted to try that, you can. It's very quick to do as well, and you don't have to add the trim around the box like I do. But I do think that just brings it up a little bit, makes it look a little bit nicer. So I do suggest it, especially in journals where you have the boxes or like the dotted grid so you can actually see what you're doing. So would definitely recommend. It's not necessary though, even if you want to divide the page in half. You don't have to do the box thing. I just like how that looks, but you could easily just draw a line in the middle of the page and that would still work as well. In fact, I think I have done that before as well. It's a very quick and efficient way to divide the page. So whatever works best for you. I am adding the rest of the stickers, and then you will see me try to line this box really quickly. That's what I'm doing right now, and I just wanted, I guess I'm just happy that you got to see this much, because after I lined this box is when the video cuts off. And I was like, dang, you were so close. We just had to finish the last page and put the dates down here. But it's okay. So you'll see how everything looks. I will do a flip through. But yeah, that's basically, this is where my camera is going to cut off. So that sucks, but again, I am going to show you a flip through so you can see how this week finally ended here. And it's so cute. It's very pretty. I love the greens. I love the pinks. I love the fish. I love the art easel. It's a very me kit. But then it's also not me, because it's like the serious side of me. And then there are, goofy sides of me too. So it's not all of me, but it's like a good amount of me. So I'm happy with it. Here's a little flippy flip through for you, and you'll see that the week ends right before the title page starts, because I don't like that break. I don't like having the week continue after that title page. That's just me though. So that's it. If you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, feel free to dislike the video. It's whatever, bro. Stay safe and stay creative. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.